The shock I had of Kevin Kolb is his command of the offense. I mean, it was his first practice, and he was already barking out different line calls and different changes to the line that he wanted to see. I kind of expected some rust there, and other than the lineman getting used to his cadence, there were no issues with Kolb at all. Looked like he'd been here for a month.
I think impressive overall, Kevin Kolb in his first practice, and everything I'm about to say here, you got to keep in mind that it is his first practice. But to me, as I'm looking at the guy throw the ball, the ball is coming out of his hand very well. He's got a quick release. He's much more athletic than what I thought he was, just watching him move around back there. And honestly, he looked good. I mean, he made a couple of great throws, a great throw down the seam to Todd Heap that appeared to go right through Todd Heap's hands, if you could believe that. Stuart Bradley with some nice coverage on it as well. But I was very, very impressed with how he threw the ball today. This is his first practice. Got off to a little bit of a slow start, but then it really turned up as the practice unfolded.
Inspirational. He gives me inspiration for the season. I know he gives Cardinal fans inspiration for the season, right? He gives you salvation at the quarterback position, and he gives you a reason to believe in 2011. Yes, that important to figure out the answer to the QB question, and at least today he looked the part. Was he perfect? No. In fact, he was a little rusty, I think, at the beginning. But in terms of a first impression, well, it's never bad when 2 out of 3 of your throws go to Larry Fitzgerald. So that's a heck of a first impression. When in doubt, go to number 11. But beyond that, I talked to a couple of scouts on the sideline, and they said, hey, they looked obviously at his film very closely. They loved the quick release. I think we saw that today. You saw the accuracy. There was one play that typified today with all the guys coming from the sidelines, all 24 of them onto the field, and it was Kolb down the seam to a streaking Todd Heap and trailing him with Stuart Bradley, the new middle linebacker, and boom, the ball was right on the money. I don't know if Bradley got his hand in there or Heap dropped it or whatever, but right there, that was a quintessential play on the practice today. So for me, Kevin Kolb gives you hope because now he's the guy you build around, and the offense dominated on the goal line. Who knows? Maybe the offense find a little inspiration as well.